literally getting chills down the back of my spine. Just thinking about this documentary, Freedom: Healing from Chronic Fatigue Syndrome. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I was ever going to create a documentary that was going to be premiered worldwide. That is literally going to change hundreds of thousands and even millions of people's lives. And I'm so excited about it because, I just imagined when I was going through this over, 20 years ago, and I was in the darkest period of my life, and I literally thought my life was over. If I got that documentary back then, my God, it would have just wiped all the misery away. It would have ended a lot of unnecessary suffering within 20 minutes. That's how long this documentary is. And, when I started helping people with chronic fatigue syndrome over 15 years ago, or longer now, it's crazy, a long, long, long time ago, it was so special to watch someone go from so unwell and not believing that they could get better and them thinking that their life was over. It was so gratifying to watch them get their life back and to see and witness the progression of, almost giving up to slowly and surely getting better. Was just fucking awesome. Still is awesome. We just do it on a huge scale now. We help thousands of people in 77 countries and have done for a long, long time, almost 12 years online. But this documentary brings me back to the early days of when I first started helping people because, back then there was nothing. Barely anything on the internet. There was no YouTube. There was no Instagram, no Facebook, nothing. And so it was just me and literally a few hundred people helping them with their recovery from chronic fatigue syndrome. And to now have a documentary, that's out, that's free, that's available for anyone who's got connection to an internet. For me, it's one of my proudest moments because I think chronic fatigue syndrome is just so hard, and I think when we go to the doctors to try and get help and we don't get that help, it's so invalidating and it's even more isolating, and even then, for the most part, it usually costs money to not get an answer, which is even more frustrating. Whereas to finally witness, this documentary that is going to give you so much more than you've probably ever experienced before, for hope, awareness and understanding, it's priceless. And I'm just so grateful to be able to gift this for free to the world. And so it's here. Freedom: Healing from Chronic Fatigue Syndrome is out now. All you need to do is just click on the link around this video and go and watch it. Send it to your loved ones, send it to your family and friends, send it to people that you love who maybe don't understand what you're going through. This is going to share the science behind chronic fatigue syndrome, real stories of people who have gone through the recovery journey. But you'll witness the highs and the lows of recovery, the good and the bad of chronic fatigue syndrome. And there was only 3 pure intentions for this documentary, which was understanding, awareness, hope, and possibility combined. And that's exactly what you're going to get. By the end of this documentary, you are going to feel so inspired, you're going to feel so relieved because you'll be understood, And the fantastic thing now is that you don't have to over-explain yourself. You can literally send this 20-minute documentary to your best friend or your loved ones and say, hey, can you please watch this? It's very important to me. And I think you'll get a lot of understanding for the first time in your life. And for me, that means the world. So I do hope you enjoy it. I'm sending you my very best. And go head over there now, watch the documentary, Freedom, Healing from Chronic Fatigue Syndrome.